Connor Johnson taking questions from the media after the Blue Coats first game.
Connor, can you talk a little bit about Zaire Smith's performance tonight?
I thought he was okay. I think on the whole, our team, I mean, we started a little bit flat, and we never like showed the edge or the fight or the toughness. They just kind of took it to us the whole game. I think Zaire's a part of that, as all of our players are. And so it's like, what do we go back and think about? It's one is like, this is our first time as a team doing something against someone else. And then what happened? Do we really have the fight that we want? And we play the way we want? And not at all. And so I think our guys are disappointed. I think our guys kind of now a realization of what it's going to take to be successful. And now we got to go to work and get a lot better.
You said that defensively you were better equipped to defend than what this was tonight?
Yeah, I think if we're not better than giving up 150 points, we got a lot of problems. I actually think we have good defensive players. I think that our energy, I think our attitude, I think our kind of awareness, I think the first game kind of got to us a little bit. I don't think that's an excuse for us. I think these guys are professional basketball players who played a lot of basketball. And we got to do a better job as coaches getting them prepared and getting them the right mindset, and they got to come out and compete at a higher level.
Who's your take on Trayvon Waters, 28 points, Romeo Langford 27, you get also 13-11 from Taco Fall.
I think they score 150, a lot of guys get to score. I think those guys are talented players. I think Waters showed he was really tough. He's great at coming off pick and rolls and shooting those threes. I think that looks really natural to him. With fives back in the NBA and hear how we play, that shot's open for a lot of guys. And so he did a good job knocking that down. In general, I'm disappointed with our defensive play. I think we could have done a lot better job.
You said you thought Zaire was okay. What would you have liked to have seen a little more from him?
I think it's hard when you get blown out like that. It's hard just to pinpoint one guy to think, what could he have done better? Like, it was a team problem. It was a team epidemic in terms of competing defensively, in terms of kind of playing with the pace we want on offense. We played slow on offense, and we played soft on defense. And that comes from kind of all the things we preach, that's not it. And so we want to defend, we want to run, we want to share. When we kind of go back, did we defend? Not really. Did we run? Not really. Did we share? Doesn't matter if you don't do the first two. So we got to regroup. We're lucky it's game 1 of 50. Come back and do a lot better job.
How impressed were you with Xavier and Marion?
I think they're talented offensive players. That goes without saying. I think just like Z on the other end is a very talented defensive player. But we all got to put it all together for us to be a cohesive, successful team, and for these guys to move up in the way that they want to.
Speaking of Xavier, you had him defending off ball, not at the point of attack in the first half. Is that because you were trying to preserve his energy?
No, more because Hayward's a big time. Hayward should be a great perimeter defender. Zaire should be a great perimeter defender, and we want to give those guys the biggest challenge. I think Waters was the biggest challenge. And so Hayward played him a lot, Zaire played him a lot, that guy had the ball in his hands a lot. That'll be the same moving forward. It's not a knock on Mumford, it's more trying to build up Zaire as a big time on ball defender, and Hayward in the same way.
Couple more? Do you think there was some first game nerves and jitters, especially early on?
No question. I think definitely. I mean, the clock doesn't run, the guys are trying to figure out what's going on, but that level of adversity can't be kind of what holds us back. And we had talked about it as a group after the game, talked about it at halftime. I like the group of guys we have. I think that they're much better than the performance we saw. I think we got to do a better job preparing them. But it's not, to me, it's game 1 of 50. With as bad as it was, we got to keep that kind of in the back of our mind.
Maine shot 43% from threes. Defending the three going to be something you guys want to improve upon going forward?
Yes. I think everything on the defensive end are things we want to improve upon, that being one of them. I do think they have good, talented guards, and they have a lot of shooting. They're a good team for sure, no question. But I think we can do a better job.
Can you expect this to be a very good type of atmosphere, and 3 of 4 games that you'll play in the next week are right here at the field?
Yeah, and it's disappointing to me that we couldn't come out and kind of give a better play at a higher level and give a better kind of experience, but we'll come back and we'll do everything we can to do that next time.
So one concern I've got is rebounding. You got out-rebounded pretty significantly tonight. Yeah. Is that just the amount of threes they took, long rebounds, or is there something?
I think that we have a lot of size, and that should be a strength of ours. But if we get caught playing too high offensively, where our bigs are at the three-point line, the rebound doesn't do much good. On the flip side, about being physical, about being aggressive, making hits and going to get the ball, there's a lot of room for improvement there. But the way our roster is constructed, that should be a strength.
Thanks, Coach. Final here, Maine Red Claws, 140.